kayo? I hope that you're all having a good day so far. Napakabilis po talaga ng panahon kasi parang kailan lang, pangatlong beses na nating ininit ang handa nating spaghetti nung New Year. Pero ngayon, September na naman po ulit. Opo, burn na po. And do you all know what we're celebrating every September? I hope you guessed it right. Of course, it's the National Teachers Month. This is a time for us to, of course, remember and to thank all of our teachers who help us learn and be the person who we are today. At dahil nga po dyan, Simyo Inotech has decided to launch its Changemakers docu-series this month, which showcases, of course, the winning innovations of the teachers and school heads of the first cycle of the Southeast Asian Educational Innovation Awards, or the CEIA. And just to give you an idea regarding the award, so during the fiscal year 2021 to 2022, Inotech conceptualized and launched the said award with the theme, Educational Innovations in the Time of COVID-19, Exploring Possibilities to Improve Learning for All. The award aims to showcase educational innovations and to provide a platform for sharing these while fostering collaboration among educators in the Southeast Asian region. CEIA is one of the many initiatives of Simyo Inotech dedicated to cultivating an innovative culture among education professionals in the region. This also aligns with the Center's mandate to effectively respond to educational needs and concerns in Southeast Asia through research, capacity building, and knowledge management and dissemination. Today, we will be meeting another change maker, a distinguished school principal from Sorsogon, none other than Mr. Rowan Lasalita Celestra. Together, let's get to know him a bit more in his innovation entitled Nanay.com, or Education for Nanay in the Community. Hello po, Sir Rowan. Magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga po, ma'am. And thank you for the introduction.
Hello. Sir, kamusta naman po kayo dyan ngayon sa Sorsogon? Maulan din po ba dyan?
Dito sa Sorsogon, parang summer na yan. Mainit, and we have a very high temperature ranging from 28 to 33 degrees. Kaya medyo mainit.
Ayan. Thank you po, sir. Sir, kamusta naman po kayo after po ninyong manalo sa CEIA? Ano pong mga kaganapan sa inyo after nyo pong ma-receive yung award?
Okay, marami. Actually, there are local recognition given to me by the regional office, by the city division office, and even the city council of Sorsogon. And we also make sure that the email out from from one school to another, and yun ang ginagawa natin from another barangay. We are sharing the concept and the innovation to continue.
Nako, maraming salamat, sir. And congratulations po sa lahat ng mga awards na na-receive po din ninyo from your municipality and even the district office of the schools, Lord. Thank you so much, Sir Rowan, and congratulations. Sir, balikan lang natin kaunti, no? Naalala niyo pa po ba yung trip nyo to Bangkok when you received your award? So, how was your experience there naman po, sir?
Yeah, the trip to Bangkok, it was really one memorable experience. Our simple innovation was given an opportunity to be shared to an international audience, and even the Teachers Council of Thailand. So we're talking to some teachers, other officials of the Commission of Thailand, and we are really happy that this innovation of the Philippines were given a spot to be shared, not only in manuscript, but also in the forum that we had with certificates in the other awards.
Ayan, thank you po, sir. Actually, we're very happy, no? Kasi one of the objectives really of the CIA is to provide a platform for you to actually collaborate with other educational professionals and stakeholders para din po mas mapalawak, no, yung inyong project or for possible na implementation din po sa area po nila. So, thank you so much, sir. Nako, sir, ready na po ba kayo?
Ready na sa...
Ready na po ba kayong mapanood ang inyong innovation story?
Oo, excited na kami kasi this is a story of our community, this is a story of our Nanay. And it's really timely that we are celebrating now again the Teachers Month as we give tribute to our teachers and our Nanay na present.
Thank you, sir. Ayan. Ako rin po, excited na. Tara po at sabay-sabay nating panoorin ang kwento sa likod ng innovation ni Sir Rowan Celestra na pinamagatang inay.com or Education for Nanay in the Community.
Previously on the Changemakers, a documentary series on educational innovations.
Ang ideyang ito ay nagsimula po nung mapansin naming may mga learning gaps po ang aming estudyante sa pagkatuto sa mathematics at saka sa pagbabasa at tamang pagtutunog ng mga letra. Dahil po sa mga learning gaps na ito, nagkaroon po kami ng ideya na gumawa ng digital app sa mathematics. So, nagamit po namin tong digital app na ito upang mapaglinang pa at mapaghusay yung kanilang pagkatuto sa mathematics. Diyan din po kami nagka-idea since mababa din po yung readers namin sa school namin at that time sa Milencio M. Castelo Elementary School. Diyan din kami nagka-idea na dagdagan pa ng innovation. Ang lagi ko pong sinasabi, it takes always a village to build a child, di ba? Dapat andyan pa rin po yung partisipasyon ng mga magulang na hindi lamang po full effort ni teacher ang gumagawa. May mga estudyante din kasi po ako na talagang hirap na hirap sa buhay. So sila din po yung naging inspirasyon ko na ipakita sa kanila na kahit anumang pagsubok, kahit anumang hirap sa buhay, sa tamang pagpupursige at tamang pagsusumikap, kayang-kaya lahat ng anumang bagay. Sa mga gusto pong sumali sa innovation po ng Simeo Innotech, ang maibibigay ko lang pong payo or advice po ay gagi nating titignan kung ano nga ba yung mga learning gaps o problema na pinanggagalingan. So doon po tayo huhugot kung anong klaseng innovation ang ating implement para mabigyan ng intervention kung ano man yung mga pangangailangan at maitutulong ng ating mga estudyante.
The COVID-19 global pandemic caught the entire world by a shock. What we once thought as a few days of taking off evolved into 2 years of constant adjustment to thrive amidst the unprecedented times.
Nung pandemic po, talagang grabing takot, pangamba kasi akala namin magugutom kami kasi yung asawa ko, pang araw-araw lang talaga yung kain namin kasi tricycle driver siya. Isang kahig, isang tuka, ganun. Kaya parang natakot ako para sa amin mga anak ko. Akala namin magugutom kami. Akala namin kasi matagal pa bago magpasukan. Hindi ko maano kung paano ko tuturuan yung bata, yung parang module, parang homeschooling na rin yun eh. Nahirapan talaga ako kasi nga di pa siya masyadong marunong. Hindi ko alam kung paano approach ang gagawin ko para sa kanya. Kaya natakot ako para sa kinabukasan ng anak ko.
Malungkot po kami kasi di po kami nakakalabas ng bahay. Nung pandemic, ako po ay nagbabasa lang sa aming bahay at kung wala naman po akong magawa ay tinuturuan ko yung ibang bata. At tinutulungan ko naman po si mama ng mga gawain niya pag minsan-minsan lang.
Nonetheless, communities started to work together, with each member helping in the best possible way they can. In the darkest times, a glimmer of hope bloomed. Through pioneering ideas and sustainable solutions in mind, we slowly stood up on our own feet. Mr. Rowan Celestra, a teacher and the school principal of the Buena Vista Elementary School, had a vision in mind: to build a sense of togetherness within the communities of Sorsogon City and foster children who can walk towards a bright future for their dreams.
I'm Rowan Celestra, 38 years old, and I am the school principal here in Buena Vista Elementary School for almost 7 years already. We conduct capacity building for our parents more often in many instances so that we could have also more partnership to unlock their skills and how to help in the delivery of education. Being a teacher in one word, it's a mission. This is one way of earning money, but this is also giving us the opportunity to share our life to these people, especially the children. Being a teacher, I think, for me, is giving the opportunity to these people be functional in our community. Through us, that serves as instrument, an avenue, to let them understand how life would be if they were educated. It's the big role that we always play, and for us also to fulfill our dream. My journey is not as ordinary as like others because I was a teacher for 6 years in a barrio school also, in a small school. And after that, I went to transfer to a central school. And after 5 months, I was given the opportunity to manage a small school. This is a multi-grade school with only 4 of us and complete elementary. So I have to handle class, and other teachers, they have to handle 2 classes at the same time. For that, I managed to involve all the people in the community since we're lacking for manpower, we're lacking for resources also. So doon nagsimula yung involvement ng barangay council, ng parents, at nasanay ako na dapat nandun sila lagi. But after 2 months, I was transferred to Buena Vista because Buena Vista having no school head already, and they think that I would be fit here. I have this mantra in life, the impermanence. The impermanence of life, the impermanence of things, nothing would stay forever. So if you could do your best now, you do it now. And the best thing that could happen today and the legacy that we could build in a certain community, in Tagalog or in Bicol word, nabaldado kami. We were handicapped by the pandemic. And for a time, I even experienced that shock.
Siyempre, nakakalungkot ng pandemic kasi first, hindi mo makikita yung mga students mo, which is nasanay ka na nandyan, tapos tuturuan mo. Nung pandemic, nasa bahay lang sila. So isipin mo, paano mo sila matututukan? Hindi pwedeng pumunta ng school, hindi pwedeng mag face-to-face.
Nung in-announce yung pandemic, itong COVID-19, sobrang lungkot namin, lalo na sa part namin ng teacher. Paano kaya ang mangyayari na set-up sa mga bata? Yun ang unang iniisip namin. There comes a time na pumupunta kami sa school, mag-report lang, anong gagawin namin dito? Wala namang mga bata kasi bawal ang face-to-face. Iniisip din namin, paano namin may papaabot sa mga bata ang mga information.
We felt that we're useless because we're here for students and the students are at home. And we need to give them the opportunity to learn. So we really have to think of ways in which, even without us, education would continue. And education could really happen even not in the school premise. So we thought of something that would give us the opportunity to still have that bridge from us, from the school to the children. And we thought of that partnership with parents, without a partnership with mothers. Most of the activities here in this school, we invite parents. And I think majority of our activities were participated by mothers. We can count also fathers and grandparents, but 90 to 95% are really mothers. And these are the people are coming and even asking me how can they help the children even this time of pandemic. On my part as a principal and even as an educator, I always think out of the box and making the education continue and having this audience of mothers. I thought of giving them the opportunity to learn if we capacitate these mothers. Let them understand what is really teaching, how to teach, and maybe how to manage children at home, and even how to make the children motivated to learn. So inay.com is a product of consultation. It's a product of a problem and a solution process.
Bali, pinatawag po kaming mga inays na gustong mag-volunteers para po sa mga bata. Yung po bang ititrain kami sa pamamagitan po ng mga bagay sa bahay na simple lang na maaaring makatulong sa pagtuturo sa bata. Mga simple pero malaking tulong po para sa mga bata na mai-share. Matuturuan namin sila. Yun po bang hindi mag-stop yung pag-aaral ng mga bata para yung hindi may sasacrifice yung pag-aaral dahil lang sa pandemic.
Nag-meeting po muna kami. Ako nga, sir, nagulat na parang, sir, ako magtuturo sa isang bata na hindi naman ako marunong, wala akong alam. Tapos, napag-usapan na maganda ka na ng training sa amin. Tapos, pumapasok sa isip ko na, ay, ganito pala. Parang nagkaroon na ako ng alam na marunong na akong tumuro sa mga bata at sa anak ko na rin.
There was a birth pain also. We even hear that we don't even have time to go to market. Why we have to attend to the meetings or capacity building sessions? Maybe next time. But I let them realize that this thing could help them in the long term. Not only for today, we also encourage the shared responsibility. We will be taught, but the beneficiary is your child. So if you did not attend, how about your child? So there's a responsibility and accountability. So I will let them understood what is the importance of this. It's not for me. It's for you and for your child.
Magaan ang pakiramdam ko na pag tumulong ka pala sa kapwa mo, sa mga bata, sa komunidad mo, napakagaan ng pakiramdam ko. Sabi ko nga, kahit walang pera na maibibigay sa kapwa, simpleng pagturo lang po pala, malaking bagay na po sa isang komunidad.
One of the most striking moment that I had, it was in December. We used to have family day before pandemic. So we gather all of them and to give them activities. Just so happened that it's pandemic, we cannot. So we go around, we pack gifts and we go around and to visit them. I visited this child, a naughty child. We always call their parents to come, but they cannot. And to my shock, they're living in a very undecent home. And his mother is mild stroke, and the situation is really too bad to see. So I asked myself, is it right that I demand their presence in the school? Is it right that I asked for their guidance to the children? So it's an eye-opener for me that maybe I have also to examine as a school head or as a teacher. I came to a realization that maybe it's time for us to give them the opportunity to learn. the opportunity to be part of the community, the opportunity to be part of the program, but always think that how they could really participate. I have to check really if the program could be very beneficial only for me or to everybody. Actually, we are now having an expansion, not only on the project itself, but we are dealing with more sharing of the innovations, because there are people that are inspired already, and we are preparing for the modules that could be used by any school, since we don't have the same realities in different places. This handbook or module could help them strategize also how to have the program, maybe by the name itself or by other name. The project is not only partnership in the community, but is now partnering with foundations, partnering with the LGU, and partnering with other departments. So partnership is really the key in this innovation, in which we would also like to thank the CIMEO and NOTEC, because CIMEO and NOTEC give us the platform to share and to be known by most of the people, not only in the Philippines but in Southeast Asia.
Tayo po bilang mga empleyado ng gobyerno, yung goal po talaga natin ay matuto yung mga bata. So ako po bilang isang guro ng Buena Vista Elementary School, hangad ko po na kayo rin ay pareho tayo ng ideya tungkol sa pagbibigay ng kaalaman sa mga bata. Huwag po tayong mapagod. Huwag po tayong titigil sa pagiging dedicated para mabigyang tulong yung ating mga kabataan.
Malaking inspiration naman namin si Sir Rowan. Malaking improve talaga sa school namin. Nagpapasalamat po ako. Dahil ngayon po, may nalalaman na po kami kahit konti. Medyo talaga, naangat. Proud nga kami kay Sir.
Sa sitwasyon po natin ngayon, huwag po tayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Lagi po nating isaisip na lahat po ng pagsubok kapag tayo po ay nagkakaisa, nagtutulungan, mas madali po nating masolusyonan ang mga problemang ating nararanasan.
Education is really the most powerful thing that could change the world. Education is the best legacy that every person could share and could give to an individual. Maybe it's your child, your siblings. It would be a fruit of the love that we share. We should not be waiting for the time that we were gone. It's the impermanence that motivates us. We should do it now, and we can do it now.
Ayan sir, nako sobrang saludo po ako no sa inyong lahat no na mga guro po, lalo na po dyan sa bago po ninyong school dito sa Buena Vista Elementary School. Sir, sobrang na-touch ako kasi nung kanina, dun po sa documentary, naririnig ko sa teachers nung pandemic, ang una nilang concern, paano na yung mga estudyante ko. And I know it's a very fearful time for all of us during that time, but it shows no kung gaano kalaki po talaga yung puso ninyong mga guro para sa mga estudyante nyo. Kasi of course others would think about paano ako, paano yung health ko, yung family ko, but it's just really different for the teachers. I can say kasi ang una nyo naisip, paano ang estudyante, paano matutuloy yung pagkatuto nila, paano nyo sila matututukan. And I'm saludo lang po talaga ako sa inyo, sir, sa inyong dedikasyon, sa inyong mga sakripisyo po para sa inyong mga estudyante. Sir, how does it feel naman po from your end? Ngayon pong napanood nyo na yung documentary video po ng inyong innovation.
Actually, I'm still in the moment that I'm thinking, nagawa pala namin for nagawa pala namin for this community. And I think one thing that I really thinking is sana with what happened to Buena Vista na nagkaroon ng inay-daton. Hindi kasi yung inay-daton yung element na pumasok para lang magawa ko. But the love of parents with children, the love of the community in education. So dito nakita at pinakita na hindi si Sir Rowan yung kailangan. Hindi si teacher ang kailangan. But the community na isa yung goal na mapagpatuloy yung education, whatever happened or whatever the emergency na meron pa. So, ako lang mga, I was really very secret of some of the bonuses now to if I could even take them to Thailand, sabi ko sa kanila baka pwede isama sa Thailand para at least I could even let you experience the joy. And also, one of the photos that was flashed with the awards coming from the civil service, and I was getting in the Canal ng Bayan. And one of the projects that was highlighted was the email.com. So this awards and is dedicated to the Nanay. And I'm hoping and praying that I could still continue that mission. I could still move more mothers for people because COVID-19 is only one of the words. But the truth is, education is a right word. We have many problems in education. We don't need COVID to unite. We don't need COVID to have an education. On a daily basis, we face the struggles in education. And I usually value people. One or two that can help us, one or three mothers that can share their time to school. Really a valued contribution. So I'm happy because Pineo and is really, really helping us. The project is really moving forward, and the hope is series would really invite also other people to support not only in my platform but other initiatives, other individuals in their schools that could be requiring to make engagement for the children. So I'm really happy. Really, I was seeing myself na ganun ang sa akin. But the fulfilling moment na nakita namin na ipagpatuloy yung education through this matters na minsan yung nag-doubt din sa amin, narinig ka rin, not coming from the community but from the other colleagues. Posible mangyari yan, but it happened and it continue to happen. It really allow us to move forward, to continue to share. Sabi ko nga, kung pwede lang talaga mag-flow ng teacher. Kasi I'm only 9. And I have a 300 blocks or children. Sabi ko, kailangan mag-flow tayo ng kanya-kanya natin kasamang teacher. So, inay dato mo. And really thankful sa si Mayor for this avenue to share it together with my new school. Some of the teachers for here are coming from Pamulaga and Milan, which we have to start in that Milan.
Ayan, sir, thank you po. I think you've mentioned a few times na thankful po kayo sa center, but of course we're just an instrument, no? The center is just an instrument, and it's just really upholding its mandate, no, to provide really a platform and to give support to educational professionals like you, sir, na para mas mapalaki yung mga innovations nyo, no? Because as you said, there are a lot of educational needs, no? May mga kailangan pang ayusin sa sistema ng edukasyon natin. And we're grateful for this partnership with you, sir. Na together, we are solving these problems ng paunti-unti, no, sir? Yan, thank you so much po. Sir, I have an additional question because I've seen in the documentary video na lumalawak na po, no, yung project nyo, yung inay.com, parang nalulaunch nyo po siya sa iba na rin pong school. Sir, kamusta naman po yung reception ng mga parents naman po from these other schools na napag-launchan nyo nitong project po ninyo?
Okay, first is the important was we were amazed how that happened. Nanay, the ordinary Nanay, could really help in the delivery of everything. We usually call Nanay or the parents for the PTA. We call them for some concerns or disciplinary actions. But dito nakita nila na pwede pala silang maging partner in one way or another in educating children. And dito, nakita nila yung opportunity na they're also blessed, though they are mothers, they're being housewives. It could do something. Being grateful na nalaman nila yung email ko, they also increase their confidence that I could really help my child in my own way. Hindi ko kailangan magtapos ng families. This to help. If inay.com is really there to help me, and this reactions could make more volunteers. And the counterpart that we need to provide is that we have to capacitate them. Not only for reading, not only for math, but the capacity to know how to live with these children, how to live as a family, but still an education company that could expand the environment, the learning environment. We have this adopted, actually, we also in the community, not only schools, we had adopted in a coastal area in which we have number of children depending on in a very small community, fishing community. But we give them support every year. But there was a year we were not goods, we not only food, not only food, but we share the goodness of the email.com. We even use videos with them, and they are very happy to know that meron pala kasi sila magagawa. Kahit nasa bahay sila, kahit nasa coastal area sila. And right now, they're sending us pictures and sending us videos how they help their children, their other children, because we have to accept that not all mothers are people, not all parents are people, but we are not other children. So in one way or another, again, we're so grateful as Mayor because the awards itself is a recognition of these efforts of the volunteers. The inay.com would not be an inay.com without the right that are willing to sacrifice na bibigyan ng oras sila that makakalimutan nila na sir, may gagawin pa kami. But the heart is there. Even though nag-release kami ng tablets, we're given that 100 sa Buena Vista. And half of it are too upfront to receive it. Kasi baka daw masira, wala silang account. And then again, I let them understand this is for your children. Kung ibabalik natin ito para sa ibang school, pwede sila mag-depend. So nakita nila yung para sa kanilang mga bata. So kahit sa buwan ay hindi marunong na computer, baka na ng cellphone, they really get into it because they love it. The mother's love is a mindset for these children. Not only for women, but other school or community na nakita namin na nakakatulong na yung inay-dato. Formal man siya or informal. Kaya maraming salamat sa continued partnership. Hanggang ngayon, I'm really blessed because inay-dato is getting its new heights with the si Mayo ay wala. Maraming
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much for your very inspiring story. You know, sir, if there's two things that I really learned from the story of inay.com, I think one is it really from the previous po kasi na episode, no, Dr. Romano mentioned that it takes a village or a community to raise a child, which is very, very similar dito po sa story po ninyo, na in-involve nyo po talaga yung parents, yung mga nanay, in-empower nyo sila so that they will also be able to help their children in the learning process, no? Maging katuwang, kaakibat nyo po sila sa pagkatuto ng mga anak po nila. Lalo na po nung pandemic, kasi yun nga po, gaya ng nabanggit ninyo kanina, ay it's not possible for you, no, to be physically there for your students. So, ito po yung pag-empower nyo sa kanilang mga nanay o sa kanilang mga magulang, tatay man yan or grandparents, sabi nyo nga rin po kanina. It really helped them learn during the pandemic, no, kahit huminto ang mundo, hindi nahinto yung pagkatuto po ng mga bata. And two, yung second po, I think it's parang talagang tumatak siya sa akin kasi sir, sabi nyo kanina, if you can do your best now, do it now. And that's true, no? I think a lot of us, palaging may ganyan tayong mindset minsan ng mga Pinoy na, bahala na, or like, mamaya na yan, may next time pa naman. Baka pwede ngayon 20% muna ako, sa susunod na yung 80%. But I really like what you said there, sir. And it's true, no? If we can, kung kaya na nating ibigay ngayon, bakit hindi pa ngayon? Hindi po ba? Bakit bukas pa? Bakit sa susunod na linggo pa? And thank you so much, sir. I hope that your story also inspired a lot of the educators out there, no, sir? Before we let you go, sir, I would just like to ask you one last question. Nako, baka po meron po kayong message dyan for your fellow school heads or teachers, no, who also want to be a Southeast Asian Educational Innovation Awardee for its next cycle. Sir?
Okay, thank you. For the teachers and school head, again, happy Teachers Month, and this is one opportunity na we should miss because marami tayong ginagawa sa school, but we lack the platform to share to other people. Even we lack the support. We have to admit it. We lack support and the community, our institution. We understand that. But si Mayor could give us the opportunity to not only recognize the efforts that we have, but also to expand, to share what we have in the school that could really help other people. And si Mayor is not only recognizing the efforts, the innovation, but this is recognizing the unity that we could make in a certain community. And as a result, the project could be an example, could be an inspiration to other people. Even the simpler person in the community could be an inspiration to many because we empower them, we make them a clone of us. Yung nga, sabi natin is, if we are really an effective teacher, we should produce another one, a better teacher for us, if we may say. So, ang kailangan natin, the openness that we could also share our projects. So, through the Sinayong Education Innovation Awards, we have the platform to showcase what we are doing and also to recognize the efforts of our teachers and the community that we have. So I hope that this innovation that we may have one the inspiration of others. It may be not perfect for the certain community, but it's an example of a community that somewhat given the hardship in the circumstances, but there was a hero or heroes that really came out to save education, to save the children in the community. So thank you and kindly join Senior Education Innovation Awards. Met this batch of innovations. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Sir Rowan. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rowan L. Celestra with his innovation entitled inay.com or Education for Nanay in the Community. 2 down, 1 to go. We've already met 2 changemakers for the past 2 weeks. And now, here's a sneak peek of the changemaker that we'll get to know next week.
One time, I had happened to have these 2 kids running after each other in our house. They were playing, holding this two-way radio. And I heard them talking or saying, "Yes, Daddy, copy, over." So it came to my mind, if these 2 kids were able to communicate with their father on the mountain, the father is working, and these siblings are in the house, at least having the 1 kilometer distance away from each other, because the mother is a teacher. Most of the time, she's in school. Aha! It came into my mind, if this is possible in this area, why not to try this two-way radio in the school?
Muli, ito po ang resident charming Gen Z ng Innotech, Lady Charm Balisnomo. Halina't patuloy nating kilalanin ang mga muka sa likod ng mga programang makabago, progresibo at tunay na epektibo. Ang Changemakers. Maraming salamat po at magkita-kita tayo sa susunod na linggo.